first thing you need to do is be safe. Disconnect the appliance or turn off the breaker to avoid electric shock. Hello guys, welcome to DIY Repair Now. Today we're going to be working on this Samsung side-by-side refrigerator. And the problem that we have with this refrigerator is that the dispenser is not working. The model number is on the display. And as you can see right now, if I press for water, it gives me water. But if I press for ice, it gives me water as well. So the customer complaint is that it's not giving any water whatsoever, and also that the dials are not working correctly. So we're gonna go ahead and start doing a diagnostic. As you see right now, I'm pressing for, I believe is ice, and it's not giving me any ice. But if you touch these buttons, they are not responding the way it's supposed to. One of them is not even working, and the other one works as of the one on the left, which is supposed to be vice versa. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep messing with these buttons in case you have the same situation. You go ahead and do a diagnostic the same way I'm doing it in this video. As you see, I'm pressing 4 cubes and nothing happens. So we're gonna go ahead and start by removing this screw that holds this whole dispenser panel, and we're gonna check if the wiring is fine, is anything visual that is broken or anything that could be creating this issue, to see if it's something simple. So that little piece that you heard click right there is the water tubing supply, and it's attached to the housing, so you have to push it in. You see it when you start messing with it. As you see right now, I'm using a putty knife to go all the way around the dispenser panel, which is also the touch panel, and go all the way around. A lot of people have videos on YouTube and they just pull it out, but I'm a little afraid to break the tabs because this is it, you see right there, it pop out. I just don't want to put any torque on it and break anything, because this is just a diagnostic and the customer is gonna decide to see if they want to go ahead and do the repair or not. We don't have any confirmation, so we don't. As you see right there, I just pressed the switch for the ice, and it's coming on. When you press the pedal for the ice, is not working because it's a little piece of plastic that turns it on, and that piece of plastic is broken. I believe that what happened here is that because the touchpad wasn't working correctly, people were still trying to get ice, put a lot of force on the pedal for the ice, and break that little piece that you see on my hand, which is the one turns on the switch. But this didn't have anything to do with this mechanism. It has to do with the display. So they used to sell those little switches for the water and for the ice dispenser. They don't sell it anymore. They sell the whole thing. I think it's a couple places where you can still get just the water and dispenser mechanism. But at this point, we already have problems with the touchpad, which I believe that's what everything starts all the issue. So we're gonna go ahead and order a brand new touchpad and dispenser mechanism, which they sell it as a one piece as well. At this point, I don't know if they sell the dispenser and water mechanism by itself, because when I checked, they was not available at this time. Now, as you see, this piece is kind of difficult to put it back on, so you have to keep messing with it I remove it like 3 times. Make sure the wire was not preventing from me to put it in the right position. Make sure you put the wire on the side. Sometimes you're gonna have a hard time trying to go ahead and put it back in place. Don't forget to put the screws underneath, which is the one that holds everything in place as well. And as you see, I keep pressing that in case something changes, but no. After that, just try to clean up a little bit if you make a little mess, fingerprints or anything like that, so the customer doesn't give any complaints. As you see, I'm testing again. You see the diodes right there supposed to say off in both sides, and one of them is not showing correctly, so it's not working right on the digits as well. See right there, that one is not right. So right now we're gonna go ahead and install the new part. We're gonna go ahead and do the same procedure with the putty knife, and as you saw right there, it popped right out even quicker because I already have removed once. Now if yours doesn't pop out right quick, just go all the way around with the putty knife, or just pull it out. If it's your own refrigerator, it's your risk. I am not responsible for anything that happens to your refrigerator. Don't forget the water tubing I just pointed out right now. This is a harness, which is press and release. Right there, you press and it will come right out. Okay, we're gonna put this one right there, and we're gonna go ahead and unbox the new. This is the part number, and always go ahead and buy the parts, your parts, by your refrigerator model number. Now this is the new part. Most of the time Samsung doesn't give you a box. I believe my part supplier put this in a box, but most of the time I don't know why Samsung just sent this in a bag. I mean, they protect it with this bubble paper, shipping paper, whatever, but I was amazed that they give me a box. This is the brand new part, as you see, brand new, shine, and that is the whole mechanism right there. It brings everything, and this is the old part right next to the new one. We're gonna go ahead and start doing this installation, and as you see right there, I press the ice pedal and you hear a click. The old one doesn't do that. We remove this from plastic, and we're gonna go ahead and plug in our harness for the wiring, which is only one. That is really good. You don't have to mess with a lot of wiring. And we're gonna go ahead and start by installing the new one. Just try to be careful, because in this case, again, I have a hard time try to put it in place because of those tabs. However, this is the brand new part, so you have to be more careful, because if something goes wrong, you can damage the brand new part. And another thing that I noticed, that if it goes in wrong, what happened is that it acts like one of the buttons, one of the touch dials is pressed on. So you don't want that to happen in yours as well. You have to go in, and you have to go in and stay like kind of freely, because if it's too tight or the tops are not in the right spot, again, it will act like is one of the buttons are pressed on, and you don't want that. So just, look what you're dealing with, and go ahead and work your way around. Maybe this video will make it easy for you. You will see, I believe, when you put the right side and then put the rest of it, everything goes in smooth. But again, just be patient if you're doing this repair, if you don't have any training on appliance repair. As you see right there, I'm trying to force it, but then I changed my mind, and keep removing it because I don't want those buttons to act like they are pressed on. And like I said, this is not an easy repair due to the fact that you are dealing with a brand new part and you don't want to break $100 and something part, $200 and something part. If you want to buy this part, I'm gonna go ahead and put a link of the description of this video. You might get it on Amazon or Repair Clinic, and then you can order it through them. Okay, now I got it in place. All the buttons are working right. You see the off dials are showing off in both sides. The other one wasn't doing that. I'm testing every button, just make sure everything acts the way it's supposed to. As you see right there, now it's doing what it should be doing. And if you want to go ahead and turn it on or off, you have to press two buttons, and I'm going to go ahead and show it to you in a couple minutes. You go ahead and press those two buttons and it will come on, or if you want to turn it off to be able to work and do the repair, just go ahead and do that. You have to give it a couple minutes and then go ahead and set the temperature however you want. My suggestion is either 0 or -2 degrees on the freezer and 36 or 37 on the refrigerator. Clip that little tubing in place and go ahead and install the screw that holds everything in place as well. At this point, we're pretty much done. Thanks for watching.
If this video helped you in any way, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for future videos. Thanks for watching.